Don't move! I can't help it. It's the mothballs.
Stommel your hand.
I'm reaching all over.
Should you be itchy?
Moths!
This Rex will never get the picture. Sit down, Eleanor.
What's come from Mama?
It's not me, it's the clothes.
Let's not quarrel, they come from the attic. You cold melon.
What's that now? Or rather, yes. Would you bring me the salts, Edward?
Salt and vinegar, madam.
Yes. No, you know.
Certainly, madam.
I must admit it's good to see that man in his proper place.
You haven't seen anything yet. Everything's going splendidly. You won't regret a thing.
If only this collar wasn't so tight.
Ah, but Eddie waits at your table now. Everything has its price.
What's going to happen about my experiments?
Oh, I couldn't say. Arthur hasn't announced his decision yet.
Maybe he'll let me go on with them. He hasn't said anything.
Ooh, there hasn't been time. He left early this morning.
Perhaps you could put in a good word for me, Uncle.
I'll see what I can do.
Once a week at least. It's difficult to go cold turkey after all these years. You ought to realise that.
It'll depend on your conduct.
Well, I'm on your side, aren't I? What more do you want? I'm even putting up with this collar.
Well, I can't promise.
What?
Is that?
The salts for Madam, sir.
Eleanor, what is the meaning of this?
I can't imagine. I've asked for my smelling salt.
Madam no longer drinks?
Take it away immediately.
Why should he when he's brought it all this way?
Very good, madam.
I feel a bit faint myself.
Back to your place, sir. Not you. Don't let it happen again.
God, my forward.
Can I loosen it? I just press.
Out of the question. The wedding isn't till 12 o'clock. Your experiments have fattened you up. Avant-garde is pretty lucrative these days.
When will that picture be ready? I think I blinked. I know I'm going to look terrible.
Don't worry. The camera hasn't worked for years.
What? Then why take the picture?
It's the principle of the thing. It's traditional.
You criticize me for my innocent experiments, but is an old-fashioned broken-down camera any better? Oh, that sums up the whole fiasco of your counter-revolution. You destroy everything I achieved, but you have nothing to put in its place.
I say we're in one hell of a mess, and this is only the beginning.
This can't be helped right now. We have to take care of forms, contents come later.
You're making a colossal mistake, Eugene. Formalism will never free you from chaos. You'd be better off if you could just accept the spirit of the times.
Who asked you? Your defeatist attitude will not be tolerated.
All right, I don't protest at all, but I can still have an opinion.
Oh, by all means. Provided it's the same as ours, of course.
Listen!
Well?
Ah, wedding. It must carefully be clothed, its bearings looked after. Didn't Arthur talk to you about that yet? Stone, come here. I have a proposition to make to you.
All right, provided you don't preach at me. Bear in mind I can still have my say.
Mama, you might want to go on a tour as well.
Why not indeed? I'm bored to death.
Now we can talk. Something is worrying you, I can see that.
Nothing's worrying me. This veil, it doesn't sit right. Will you help me with it, Mother?
Of course, but you don't have to take that attitude with me, Anna. I'm not like them. They're so silly.
Why do you all despise each other?
I don't know. Maybe because we have no reason to respect each other.
Yourselves or each other?
Comes to the same thing. Shall I do your hair?
It'll all have to be redone. Are you happy?
I beg your pardon.
I asked if you were happy. What's so shame about that?
It's a very indiscreet question.
Then you are ashamed, aren't you?
No, I wouldn't say that.
You are ashamed? Because you're unhappy. Everyone's ashamed of not being happy. It's like having a pimple or not doing your study. Being unhappy can make you feel as guilty as a criminal.
It is the right and duty of all to be happy. Now that the new era has set us free, Slawomir taught me that.
Oh, so that's why everyone's so ashamed lately. What do you really think?
I did my bit.
For him.
For myself, that's what he told me to do.
And then in a way, it was for him.
Of course it was for him. If you'd known him when he was young.
Will you do the other side, please? Does he know?
What?
Oh, come on. I'm a big girl. About 80.
Of course he knows.
And what does he do about it?
Unfortunately not. He pretends he doesn't know.
That's awful.
May I lay the table now?
Sure, Eddie, lay the oh, sorry. Yes, Edward. Lay the table.
What do you see in him?
He is just so simple. Like life itself. A savage, of course. But that's where his charm is. He is free of complexes. He oozes invigoration. He just wants what he wants. So basic and beautiful. When he sits, it's a real honest-to-goodness city. When he eats or drinks, his stomach becomes a symphony of nature. I like watching him digest. He does it so directly and honestly, it gives me the luxurious feeling one experiences in contact with the elements of nature. Have you ever seen him adjust his trousers? The way he does it. There's almost something horrible in this act. Stonewall too, he appreciates authenticity.
Obviously. I can't say it fascinates me that much.
Because you're too young. You haven't discovered yet the value of genuine simplicity. But you will. It takes experience.
I'll certainly try. Tell me, do you think I'm doing the right thing marrying Arthur?
Oh, Arthur's quite different. He has principles.
Stoddard has principles too. You said so yourself. About the right and duty to be happy.
No, those were opinions. Stonewall was always against principles. Arthur, on the other hand, has cast iron principles.
That's all he has.
What's the matter, Anna? Arthur is the first man for 50 years to have principles. It's quite unique. And it suits him so well.
Do you think I should settle for principles?
They are a little bit old-fashioned, I must admit, but that's what makes them so original.
I'll take Arthur with principles if I have to. But principles without Arthur? No.
Didn't he propose to you? Isn't he going to marry you?
Not Arthur.
Then who?
He's cast iron principles.
Then why did you accept?
Because I live in hope.
That, my dear, is terrible.
May I continue?
Sure, Eddie. Yes, Edward. Get on with it. That is, do carry on.
Eddie, you're not upset, are you, about the changes? It was their stupid idea.
I don't waste my time worrying.
Didn't I tell you he's free and natural as a butterfly? table so beautifully.
But I'm not around.
Eddie, come here.
At your service. What can I do for you, miss?
Tell me, Eddie, have you got principles?
Principles? Sure.
What kind?
Your best.
Will you tell me one?
What's in it for me?
Will you or won't you?
I might as well. Hold on a sec, I've got it written down. Go ahead, make my day.
What else?
Hasta la vista, baby.
Those are your principles.
Not really. I got them from a friend of mine who works in the cinema.
Haven't you got to give your own?
No,
Why not?
I can work things out by myself.
Sure, Eddie. Of course you can.
No!
Never a dull moment. So you live in hope, do you?
Do you think Uncle Eugene's okay? Do you think he has any influence on
No,
Arthur?
I wouldn't say that. More like the other way around.
Pity. I thought it was all Arthur's fault.
No! That's asking too much.
You'll be glad once it's on.
What's happened?
You must have stuck me into that thing.
What is it?
Great-grandfather's corset. Absolutely essential pulls in the waist, guarantees a perfect figure for every occasion.
No, no, no! I'm wearing spats! I've got this collar on! Do you want to kill me?
Look, Stommer, let's not do things by halves.
Let's not cut me in half! I want to live!
It's a bad old habit, Stommer. Stop making such a fuss. You said yourself you've been putting on weight.
I want to be fat! I live a natural
Oh,
lifestyle!
like a convenient lifestyle, huh?
Oh, no! Protect me.
Maybe you shouldn't groom your figure.
What for? I'm an artist, free and fat. Get away from me!
I'd better go and see what's going on. Look like the sun.
No, me.
No, get away from me!
Going too far. Alan, watch your step. Why? Because you'll be going too
You're
far.
splitting me in half.
Oh, stop.
Eleanor! Eleanor! He's splitting me in half.
Eddie, the veil.
Do something! Get away from me! Damn you! Let me go. Let me go. What's going on?
You're late.
Let him go.
Why? It would have given him the final polish.
I said let him go.
Thank you, Arthur. You still have a spark of humanity.
Go on, catch.
Arthur, what happened? He's as pale as a ghost.
You whitewashed carcass.
Anthony, it's me, Uncle Eugene, counting me.
You stuffed simpleton. You synthetic blonde. You word-eaten false teeth.
Do something. He's throttling here.
You fake.
You want me to change the record?
Who told you to put that on?
Mr. Eugene, he said to put it on as soon as That's a slander, an infamous slander. This young man knows his duty and respects moderation.
I can't believe it either. Arthur never drinks.
Take it from me, I'm an expert.
But why today of all days?
A bachelor party.
There must be some misunderstanding here. We mustn't jump to premature conclusions.
Yes, give him time. He was just getting started.
She's waiting. Oh.
What on earth is that?
He doesn't know his own father.
For God's sake, woman, I'm not talking about my origins. What's with the fancy dress?
These, they're spats.
Oh yes, there's spats.
Arthur's a little tired at the moment. We'll soon be back to normal. Back to your place, please, Peter. No change in the program. That was a little joke, wasn't it? Testing us, you little devil, you. Well, as you can see, we're all keen and ready to go, all done up to the last button. Stommel was eaten and put on his corset. Cheer up, Arthur. Have a little rest and then on to the wedding.
Same old song. Can't you see, you ghost of the past, that he's completely boozed up? His father's son, after all.
No, not true. Quiet. Come on, Arthur. Everything's ready. Just one last step and then...
Father, forgive me.
A new trick?
I was insane. There's no going back. There's no present. There's no future. There's nothing.
Has he become a nihilist or what?
Is there no me either?
You must forgive me too.
Oh, you baby, coward, impotent!
No, don't say that. I'm not afraid, but I lost faith. I'd give anything. I'd give my life. But there's no going back. I was wrong. These old forms won't help create reality for us.
What are you talking about?
About creating the world.
And me? Who's going to talk about me?
Rita, you too, you must forgive me. I've raised your hopes, but then I let you down. But believe me, it's impossible.
Don't give me that. Pull yourself together. Get up. Get married. Raise a family. Comb your hair. Eat with a knife and fork. I want to see the whole world stood up with their shoulders straight. We shall succeed. You're not going to throw away our last chance, are you, Arthur?
There never was a chance. We were wrong. It's hopeless.
Stommel was right. You're drunk and you don't know what to say.
Yes, I'm drunk. When I was sober, I got it all wrong. I got drunk to get rid of my mistakes. You know what, Uncle? You should have a drink too.
Me? I never drink. Well, perhaps just a little one.
I have cold sober reasons for getting drunk. I drank myself sane again.
Nonsense, you got drunk out of despair.
Yes, despair too. Despair that Thorn can never save the world.
Then what can?
An idea.
What idea?
If only I knew. Inventions always spring from an idea. Father was right. I'm a pathetic formalist.
Don't take it so hard, son.
There's no going back to pajamas either.
Why? I thought you'd stop trying to save us.
Did you think I'd give in that easily?
For a moment there I thought you were a human being, but now, by God, you want to be a saint again.
I did not get drunk commonly. I got drunk rationally, even though I wanted to get drunk mystically. I have passed through the fires of drunkenness, and I stand before you purified, so you'll have to forgive me. I stripped you of your garments because they were shrouds. But even though you curse me, I will not leave you standing naked in the slipstream of history. Eddie, shut the door.
Yes, Eddie, close it, please. There's a draft.
And make sure no one leaves.
Okay, boss.
This is a violation of human rights.
You wanted freedom? Well, there is no freedom from life, and life is synthesis. You would have analysed yourselves to death if I wasn't on hand to help you.
Arthur, you know I don't agree with Stommel, but aren't you going a little too far? I think it is my duty to warn you, in spite of everything, I stand by the freedom of the individual.
Good. Now, we're going to find an idea.
How dare you talk to me like that?
Wash my hands of the whole business.
Arthur, lie down for a little while. I will make you a nice cold compress.
Now, we're going to find an idea.
Hands of the
Now,
whole.
we're going to find an idea. Now, no one leaves the room until we find the idea. Eddie, guard the door.
Yes, sir. Better not resist. There's two of them.
What do you suggest, Uncle?
Oh, let's see. God, maybe?
No, it's too late for that. It's been done.
Yes, God wasn't so good even in my days. I grew up in an age of enlightenment and exact science. I only mentioned him for tradition's sake.
Let's not have any more traditions, thanks very much. We need a living idea.
How about sports? I used to ride horseback.
Everybody's doing some sport these days. All quite useless.
I can't think of anything else. Maybe Stommel has an idea.
Experiment, like I always said.
Please, this is serious.
I am serious too. The idea is to blaze the trail. Mankind pushes back the frontiers all the time, and that comes from experimentation. Continual trial and error towards the new life.
But you know, I don't know what to do with the old one.
Please yourself, but so far everything is still in the experimental stage.
Eleanor, do you have an idea?
There's no point asking a woman.
I had one, but I've forgotten. I'm supposed to look after everything. Ask Eddie. He's got common sense. When he says something, you can't believe it.
Yes, Eddie's the collective mind.
Well, Eddie.
Progress, sir.
What do you mean by that?
Well, just that, sir. Progress.
But what kind of progress?
Progressive goes right ahead.
You mean forward?
Right. Front moving forward.
And the back?
The back moving forward too. Right up there in front.
Then the front? Is it back?
Depends how you look at it. If you look at it from the back, the front will be at the front. So from behind,
That doesn't sound very clear to me.
no, but it's progressive.
There is something I must tell you.
Not now, Mother. Can't you see the men are talking politics?
Just 2 words.
No, I don't like it at all. No, I need an idea that leads to a form. Progress leads nowhere.
Listen to me, my dears.
What is it now?
I don't know.
Later, we're busy now. I still say we should get back to experiments, then the idea will come of itself.
What are you doing, Mother?
I'm going to die.
Are you joking? Mother says she's dying.
What do you mean, dying? We're discussing important business.
Did you hear that, Mother?
Help me.
For God's sake, stop playing the fool. There's going to be a wedding today. Do you want to spoil it by dying?
What's all this about death? I've never thought of death.
What an excellent idea!
This is ridiculous, Eugenia. Pull yourself together. Whoever heard of anyone dying?
It wouldn't be normal, Grandmother.
I can't understand you. You're all so clever, but as soon as someone does something as ordinary as dying, you're all shocked. What a lot you are.
Look at her. Do something. Maybe she's real.
Eugenia, you're going too far. This sort of thing isn't done in our family.
Death. A magnificent form.
The key to my room is on the table. I won't need it anymore. I will be coming and going as I please. The cards are in the drawer, all marked.
Death. The supreme form.
Not exactly viable, though, is it?
Why not when it's somebody else's death? Grandma, you're brilliant!
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Arthur. You all should be ashamed of yourself.
Eugenia, lie properly at least. You're all hunched up. Elbows by your sides. Better still, get up. This is no way to behave. Death is not scientific. It's only a postmodernist nonsense.
No sarcasm if you don't mind. Anyway, as far as experimentation is concerned, this is useless. Experiment entails repetition. Of course, if you're only rehearsing, that's something else again.
Oh, stop it. Can't you all see what's happening?
Come closer, my dear. You too, Eddie. You?
We're out.
Now she's insulting us. Did I say something funny?
I don't feel well. I think I've got a headache.
Thank you, Grandmother. You've given me an idea I think I can use.
Nothing serious, I trust. Must be this tight clothes.
Mother. Right again.
She's dead. How strange. She was never serious.
I can't stand it.
I don't understand.
I'm not having anything to do with this.
I can't imagine. Someone, why haven't you warned me?
Oh, of course, it's all my fault. Anyway, I can't see that anything's changed. I'm sorry, but this collar's pinching me again.
Come here. You pack a good punch, don't you?
Not bad, sir.
And if necessary, you could...
Was that a question, Mr. Arthur? I'm not sure I heard you right.
fight you.
And I always reckoned you and me could hit it off.
Then you see what I'm getting at.
I've been around.
I'm going. This business has exhausted me. I'm going to lie down for a while.
Stay where you are, father.
Oh, stop ordering me around, you little brat on top.
Eddie,
What is the meaning of this? Were you having an affair with this servant?
For God's sake, darling. Not now. Not in front of mother.
patience, please. It's all clear to me now. I am going to lead you all to a happy future.
Oh, I can't go on. I must be getting old. We're just not as young as we used to be, are we, Donald?
Speak for yourself, you're almost as old as you sheepy watch. Sanctimonious old fool. I feel fine, just fine. Eleanor, where are you?
Here I am, darling. Right beside you.
Come here.
How do you feel?
A bit weak.
Uncertainty and indecision are behind us now. A road lies before us, straight and clear. There will be one law, one flock, and one nation.
Oh, my head.
He's mingling law and shepherding.
Don't you see the logical conclusion? Ah, you creatures of the flesh, trapped by your glandular secretions and terrified at the thought of your own death. Are you incapable of all understanding? Well, I understand. Unthinking cattle. Behold your Redeemer. I have risen above this world, and I will drag you all up with me, because I alone have a brain free from the snares of the bowels.
Instead of insulting us, my dear great-nephew, kindly express yourself more clearly.
Will you never understand? You whose lives rot away like mushrooms. You're like blind puppies who would walk in circles forever if you had no master to lead you, without form. Or ideas. You would crumble into chaos and be consumed by the void if I wasn't on hand to help you. Do you know what I'm going to do with you? I am going to create a system in which rebellion is combined with order, being with non-being. I will transcend all contradictions.
The best thing will be for you to transcend this room. You've disappointed me. It's all over between us.
Let me just ask you this. If nothing exists, and even rebellion is impossible, what can be created from nothing and given reality?
Getting late. It's time we had something to eat.
Won't anybody answer me?
Eleanor, what are we having for lunch today? I'd like something light. My stomach's a bit queasy.
You're right. It's time we began to look after your health. A little nap after lunch, a little stroll after napping. The morning will be for experiments.
And everything cooked in butter, possibly?
Yes.
For boil.
Yes, nothing that will keep you awake.
What? No answer? All right, I'll tell you.
Careful the dishes are.
The only possible answer is power.
Power? What power for your family, remember?
He's raving. Pay no attention to him.
Only power can be created from nothing. Only power can be where nothing ever was. Now, I am up here above you, and you are beneath me.
Brilliant.
Good done, Arthur. You're getting the tablecloth all dirty.
You grovel beneath me in dust and ashes.
How long are we going to have to put up with this?
Let him go. Let him talk. We'll take care of him after lunch. Really, I can't see where he got these tendencies from. Must be his education.
One only needs the will and the strength, and I have it. Look at me. I have crowned your wildest dreams. Uncle, we shall have law and order. Father, you did nothing but rebel, and your rebellion only led to chaos and destroyed itself. But look at me. Isn't power rebellion? Rebellion in the form of order. The upper against the lower, the high against the inferior. There can be no high without a lower, no lower without a high. That's what power is all about. The opposites don't cancel each other out. They define one another. I am neither compound nor component. I am the act itself. I am will. I am energy. I am power. I am above, within, and around everything. You should thank me. I have fulfilled your youth. It's yours. And I get something too. I get the full. Any form I want, not one, but 1,000 possibilities. I can create and destroy at will. I can incarnate and disincarnate myself. It's all within me. Here.
Poor boy. Sad to see a thing like this happen.
Don't take it so seriously. Words, words, words. Adolescent games. What power has he got over us?
Yeah, exactly. Talk, 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 and not a leg to stand on. We're united by blood, not by abstractions. He can't do a thing to us.
Can't I? It's really very simple. I can kill you.
I absolutely forbid you. There's a limit to everything.
Limits are there to be overstepped. You taught me that yourself. Power over life and death. What greater power can there be? It's a simple and magnificent discovery.
Nonsense! I can live as long as I please. I mean, as long as it pleases. Who exactly? Someone? Do you know?
Well,
Nature.
Oh, yes. Nature or fate.
No! Me!
Yeah, fate, no.
What if I become your fate, Uncle?
Oh, the storm will do something. He's your son.
Look what you've done, Arthur. You scared your uncle out of his wits.
Did you think I would have started something without the means of carrying it on? Death is inside you all, like a nightingale inside a cage. All I have to do is let it out. Well, do you still think I'm a utopian, a babbler, a dreamer?
You know, Arthur, I must admit you've got a head on your shoulders. You can work things out. You do a good job at that university of yours. No use arguing with you. You'll always win. But while we talk, time is flying, and though there's nothing I enjoy more than a philosophic, scientific discussion, especially with the younger generation, we have talked long enough. Our horizons have been expanded, but now it's time for something concrete. No more theories for now. We ought to get a bite to eat, don't you agree? Eleanor?
That's just what I've been wanting to say all along. If only you'd let me speak. We've had enough, Arthur. Get down from the table or else take your shoes off.
Precisely, Uncle. You hit the nail on the head. Eddie, my dark angel of divine abstraction, are you ready?
Ready, Chief.
Then go and get him.
What do you want?
First, we're going to knock off Uncle Eugene.
Knock off. Watch your language, Arthur.
Just now, with my blood pressure skyrocketing.
Why me? Theories? Eddie, show him how wrong he is. What did you take me for, you fatuous Philistine?
This isn't a system, it's mob rule!
Do your duty, Eddie.
What does it make us of me?
He's not an ape. He is the frame of my spirit. He is the embodiment of my word made flesh.
He's fainted.
No, merely a man who doesn't shrink from the only possibility. I am as pure as nature. I feel that I am free. Free!
Arthur,
Wait! First, I've got to save the world.
I cheated on you. With Eddie.
What?
I didn't think you'd mind. After all, you only wanted to marry me for the principle of the thing.
When?
This morning.
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't think it would worry you. It's just... Look, I'm ready for the wedding. How do I look?
Wait a minute. Wait. You did that to me.
I forgot to mention it because you were so busy. Shall we go now? Did you want me to wear these gloves? They're a bit tight. Do you like my hair like this?
You did that to me.
You're still going on about that. Oh, darling. I wish I hadn't told you now.
How could you? How could you?
You said some really clever things. We talked about issues. You said you needed me to help you with your plan, remember? Did I get it wrong? Yes, some very clever things. Eddie couldn't have done that.
Eddie?
Eddie's something else again.
Why did you do that to me?
What's gotten into you, darling? I told you. I didn't think you'd care. Honestly, making such a thing, making such a fuss over nothing. We'd better change the subject.
Tell me.
I won't tell you. It'll only make you angry.
Tell me!
I had my reasons.
What reasons?
Which we'd better not go into. It might make you a little angry.
Tell me.
If you prefer, we can discuss it.
Go on, your reasons.
Just a teeny weeny silly thing.
What?
I won't tell you. It'll only make you angry.
Oh, God.
Well, I won't discuss it then with you. Not my fault.
What have you all got against me? What have I ever done to you? Mother, did you hear that?
Anna, I warned you.
Mommy, don't let her do this to me. Tell her she can't treat me like this. Do something, help me. I can't live like this. Tell her.
Oh, get away from me, you silly child.
I wanted to save you. I was so close. And now you've gone and ruined it all. Oh, the world's so bad. Bad, bad.
Come to me, Arthur. You poor darling. I'm so sorry.
You? Sorry? You dare to pity me? I don't need condescension from anyone. You don't know who I am yet, but I'll show you. So you've rejected my ideas, so you've trampled all over me. I conceived of the most noble idea in history, and you flung dirt all over it, you blind turkey! You don't know who you've lost. And with who? That idiot. That walking turd who stands for the world's decay. I'm going, but I'm not leaving you behind. You don't know what to live for anyway. Where is it? Where's your sweet Valentine? Where's his rotten belly? Oh, disemboweling! I've got your early bird! Gone. Where is it? Everything's so damn neat here, I can't find a thing! Mother, do you know where the revolver is?
Arthur!
Was that tough or what? Strange. Everything's disappeared.
I didn't mean it. It wasn't true.
Do me a favor. I loved you.
Then why didn't you tell me that before?
Hasta la vista, baby.
Well, your son's dying.
What now? Can't you spare me anything?
I wanted.
He's dead.
Perhaps he's better off. He nearly became his uncle's killer.
Forgive him, it wasn't happy.
Oh, I don't bear him a grudge. He can't hurt me now.
He tried to overcome apathy and mediocrity. He lived for reason, but lived too passionately. Abstraction betrayed his sentiment, and sentiment killed him.
His thinking was all right. But he was too nervous. Those ones never make it.
Shut up, you pig, and get out of this house. Thank us for letting you off so lightly.
Why would I leave now? I'll say again. He figured it out all right. Now stay here.
Why?
It's my turn now. You're going to listen to me.
Will you listen? To you?
Yeah. You saw what a punch I've got. Now don't be frightened. Sit still, don't move about. Pay attention to what You'll see. I'm a decent bloke. I like a laugh. Bit of fun. Only I've got to have obedience.
We're in for it now.
I know you talk too much.
Take my shoes off for me, will you?
I'll submit to brute force. I'll despise it in my heart.
Despise away, but take my shoes off.
Quick! I've always thought that we were ruled not by people, but by ideas. And that violence was the animal in us seeking its revenge. Now I see it's only pity.
Might not be so bad. You certainly won't mind if you go on a diet.
Should I shine them, sir?
No. You can take them. I'm changing anyway.
A little tight, but it'll do.
Come on, now, we're just a poor old couple now.
Don't go far. Be ready to come running when I call.
You come with us, Alan?
Yes, I'm coming. He loved me, and no one can take that away from me.
Well, we may as well assume it was love.
Did you say something?
Me? Nope.
I have a feeling nobody needs you anymore.
Well, Mr. Eugene, how about a dance?
Me? With you? All right, why not?
Si supiera que aún dentro de mi alma conservo aquel cariño que tuve para ti. Quién sabe si supieras que nunca te he olvidado, volviendo a tu pasado. Compañero, que por ausencia comía, al verme solo el otro día,